will you just... Are you
I
ready?
will fucking kill you.
Okay. So, this would technically be your... I don't know. How long is your story? 5-10 minutes? Your first ever cigar in a story. Your favorite story?
3 minutes.
3-minute story? Okay. All right. So what's your first story?
Are we already taping?
Yeah, we're taping right now.
God, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we're good. First of all, how's your cigar?
This new cigar is pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good. I should have got the Tatiana. Should.
How's that?
It's a little hardy for me. It's almost too manly.
All right.
Okay, so cigar and a story. What's your story?
All right. So as you know, I enjoy burning things. Not in an arson kind of way, but
But yeah, pit
I
fires
live in
and
the country.
bonfires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I need something to get rid of something that's organic, I like to burn it.
Yeah. What do they call those? Pit fires or bonfire?
Burn pile.
Burn pile. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. All right. Anyways, yeah.
Anyways,
Continue.
so time I was out behind my old house and thought, well, I got some stuff to burn by myself anyway. Got nothing else to do. Why not set a fire?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. So I got everything set up, stacked all my wood and cardboard, and everything else. And then I said to myself, I could light this on fire and wait for it to catch,
Right.
and burn it. However, I'm not that patient of a person.
Of course.
So naturally, I grabbed the gasoline.
Okay.
Okay. So the fire starting to go up.
How old were you in this island?
It was about 5 years ago.
All right. So
So let's say in my late 20s.
still not old enough to figure it out, but okay, go ahead.
So I thought the fire's starting to go up, but it's not. Even though I put gas already on everything, it's not going up quickly enough for me.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour out some more gas
Okay. Wait, whoa, onto the fire?
onto the fire. Yes.
Okay.
So may I?
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry. Please continue.
So I began pouring out gasoline onto the flames.
Okay.
I had one of those red gas cans, plastic, got the little black spout handle. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pouring the gasoline, and then I recognize that the tip of the gas can is on fire.
Oh.
Okay. So there are actually flames coming out of the gas tank.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your gas can kind of turned into like a little miniature flamethrower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then, yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, well, I've got myself in quite a predicament now. How do I proceed? And then I thought, well, it's probably going to explode, and that isn't the way to go. So I decided I'm going to put out the fire. There were a few options I had,
Okay.
but think back to my science background, if you will,
Right.
and thought
Physics?
more of a chemistry.
Oh, okay.
And I thought to myself, how does gas burn? It's the vapor that burns, right?
Oh, right. Yes.
The liquid itself doesn't burn. Right?
Correct. Yes.
So I think to myself, if I just pour the gasoline out through the tip that's flaming, it'll put it out.
Right. Okay.
But alas, I still believe fully that this would have worked had I fully committed. But I was a little hesitant in that there was fire and gasoline, and I was holding both of them.
Because common sense started to seep in, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was hesitant. I poured pretty slowly.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the result was that I poured out liquid gasoline that caught fire on the way out.
Okay.
So I was pouring fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And then as I did so, all of the grass around where I was standing began to catch fire.
Okay. So now you kind of found yourself in an even worse predicament.
Yeah.
You're basically standing in a fireball.
So now I have fire here from my actual burn pile.
Uh-huh.
I have a gas can on fire here, and now I have flaming grass around it.
Okay.
Okay. And I went ahead and then grabbed the tip of the gas can
Okay.
in order to snuff out the fire there.
Okay, so the tip of the gas can
Yeah.
to snuff out the fire.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
it worked. I burnt my hand
Uh-huh.
pretty severely, but it worked. However, I then needed to turn my attention to the flaming yard at this point. Okay?
Right.
However, I did not recognize that I poured out a fair amount of liquid gasoline that had begun to puddle. Okay? So as is typical, I decided I was going to go ahead and just stomp out the flames.
Okay.
I didn't realize, however, that I was stomping on liquid gasoline,
Ah.
which then splashed all over me while it was on fire.
Ah. Okay.
So then my pants were on fire.
So your pants are on fire.
Like a liar pants on fire, but
Yeah.
actually on fire.
Literally on fire.
Literally
Okay.
on fire.
So you've already burnt your hand severely.
Yeah, that's it. My
And
left
now
hand is
you're-
of no use to me at this point.
Uh-huh. So you're already moving. So now you're moving on to your legs.
Yes.
Okay.
And I thought, a couple different things I can do. I could run around like a maniac,
Uh-huh.
which is, your first reaction, but not a good one.
Right.
Okay. I could stop, drop, and roll, as we've heard as kids. However, stop, drop, and roll does not work that well when the ground itself is on fire.
Correct. Yes.
So I did the next best thing, in my opinion. I took my pants off and threw them into the burn pile.
So now you're bare ass out here. And
Which, as it turns out, was Friday, which at the time I was frequently celebrating Free Ball Friday, if you will.
Uh-huh,
So
yeah.
I was straight up naked from the waist down in a yard full of flames.
So, you have your shirt on at least, though, right?
I had my shirt on.
So it's just the bottom half.
Bottom
of
half.
it. So okay.
And so at this point, I don't know what to do. And now there are things hanging out that I don't want near a flame.
Uh-huh. So your first layer of protection is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't wearing a second layer.
Yep. So you're kind of in a shitty predicament.
Yeah. So I did the next thing that came to mind, which was I just walked away.
And let it just burn out.
It did burn out. It burned. Remind you, this is on my in-laws' property. I torched the entire back field area before it went out, but it did go out.
Oh.
I lost a pair of pants and burnt my hand. But beyond that,
Now, I assume that there must have been a walk of shame back to your house.
yes. But as I said, I was the only one home, so it was a little better than it could have been. But yeah, I was butt-ass naked and walking back to my house after I burned my in-laws' yard
Okay.
to a crisp.
Okay. And I assume there must have been a neighbor or two that drove by, right?
Yeah, but fortunately it was in the back, and no one really saw it. But I did have to explain to my wife when she returned home that not only did I lose a pair of pants, but I also destroyed her parents' yard.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the moral of the story, if you had to give a moral of the story,
The moral of the story, and I'll tell you this. The moral is chemistry won't fail you,
okay.
but you have to commit.
So all or nothing, basically.
All or nothing.
Okay.
I feel like I would not have lost a pair of pants if I would have just poured gasoline out instead of like I was pouring a cup of tea.
Right.
That's not the way to do it.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, that was a fantastic story.
You're welcome.
I'm glad we took 5 minutes to do that. And, yeah, it was impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. That was fun.
No problem.